Good evening. The landscape of the United States federal government is experiencing a period of rapid transition this week as a series of high-profile leadership changes take hold across several key agencies. These developments, ranging from new nominations to significant court rulings on agency oversight, represent a pivotal shift in how the executive branch intends to manage national security and international communications moving forward. While administrative turnover is a standard feature of any presidency, the scale and timing of these particular moves have drawn intense focus from both sides of the aisle on Capitol Hill. This transition comes at a time when federal data shows a heightened focus on border security and domestic enforcement strategies. According to recent reports, the Department of Homeland Security oversees a budget exceeding $60 billion and manages a workforce of over 260,000 employees. The transition to a new secretary is expected to influence the trajectory of immigration policy and emergency management protocols as the nomination moves toward a Senate confirmation process that will likely see rigorous debate over the department's future priorities. Simultaneously, the legal framework governing federal agencies has been impacted by a significant ruling from the federal judiciary. A judge recently determined that the tenure of Kari Lake at the U.S. Agency for Global Media was legally inconsistent with established oversight statutes. This ruling has effectively voided several previous administrative actions within the agency, which manages international broadcasting outlets such as the Voice of America. Data from federal oversight committees suggests that such legal challenges can lead to periods of administrative backlog as the government works to redefine personnel decisions and budgetary allocations. This development highlights the ongoing tension between executive appointments and the statutory requirements designed to ensure agency stability. If you're finding this coverage helpful, consider subscribing to the National Update for clear and unbiased reporting. The momentum of these changes is also being felt within the halls of the Senate, where the confirmation calendar is becoming increasingly crowded. Historically, the average time for a cabinet-level nominee to reach a final floor vote has fluctuated, but federal records indicate that high-stakes positions like the Secretary of Homeland Security often require extensive committee hearings and background reviews. Observers note that the inclusion of sitting members of Congress in these nominations, such as Senator Mullin, creates additional vacancies in the legislative branch that states must then work to fill through special elections or appointments. This ripple effect ensures that a cabinet shakeup is rarely confined to the executive branch alone. It fundamentally alters the balance of power within the halls of Congress as well. As the administration continues to recalibrate its leadership team, the focus now turns to the Senate, Homeland Security, and Governmental Affairs Committee. Legislative analysts suggest that the upcoming hearings will serve as a primary forum for debating the administration's broader strategy on national defense and internal policy. While some lawmakers have expressed support for the rapid filling of these roles to ensure continuity, others have raised questions regarding the influence of White House advisors over departmental independence. These discussions are a hallmark of the American checks and balances system, ensuring that every major leadership change is vetted through a public and constitutional process. The coming weeks will be instrumental in determining how quickly these new leaders can integrate into their respective roles, and what impact their arrival will have on the daily operations of the federal government. We will continue to monitor the confirmation hearings and provide updates on any further resignations or appointments as they are announced. Thank you for joining us for this deep dive into the shifting structures of American leadership. For a steady perspective on the news that impacts your daily life, please stay tuned to this channel. This is the National Update. We look forward to seeing how these new appointments shape the federal policy landscape in the months ahead.